Just run back that line again. Okay. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Let's say about KD, right? Now all of a sudden there's talk, oh yeah, well, his people, there's sources that say that he wants to play with the Knicks in 2027, 2026, 2027 season. For what? Bro, we already here. You had your shot back in December 2020 to become
a lot of people had their shot.
Okay, you had your shot when you went to Brooklyn and you hooked up with Kyrie, all right? You said back then, your words, you said back then, oh, the Knicks, they not popping. Why would you want to play with the Knicks? Okay, guess what? They popping now.
That's foul.
And your ass ain't done shit in 6 years since you left Golden State. So we don't need you. Same shit with LeBron. I'm not trying to have them old dudes come on this team. No, forget that. Forget that. So I said it then and I'll say it now. That's why I said only say what you believe. Only say what you believe. So I said it then and I'm going to say it now. I don't want them old cats on my squad. No, thank you. And I will tell you this much. I was wrong about one dude that's on that team right now that's balling his ass off. And that's Cat. He still does some shit I don't like. But for the most part, he's been balling this whole playoffs. And I've been wrong about it.
Yeah. It's funny you said, Uncle Lenny, because other prior conversations we had used to get on him. A lot. And he definitely turned shit around. He's balling his ass off.
Yeah, Cat and Mitchell Robinson, both of them, they're just so awkward, man. It's like, how long you been on two legs? Everything is a stumble. Everything is a fall. But, but that's what makes, like, Wemby, Giannis, they're, like, the same, but they move.
Athletic.
They're elegant.
Fluid.
Yeah, they're fluid. These guys are big juices, you know what I mean? They're both tumbling, but I mean, we got two of those guys, Mitchell and Cat. They both like clumsy, but I like Cat. He's starting. He grew on me. I didn't like him at first. He was. You know what it was? He was like the face of that All-Star game. Remember the All-Star game where they played no defense and they
still don't.
200 points. Yeah, remember they played 200 points. He was so happy that game. He scored 50. He was the All-Star MVP. Everybody was hugging and kissing and touching each other's ass. It was like, why is everybody friends? It's too friendly, and that's the NBA. I don't want to see that NBA. The NBA is over. Wemby is starting a new leaf. Wemby's trying to kill people out there. You know what I mean?
He get tired though at the end. He's timing out early too. Not too early, but that's why I'm anxious to see how Cat's gonna play him in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Not the way he was playing him during the season. I wonder if he's gonna switch up, on the big stage now against him. What are your thoughts on that? What are you looking? How do you want him to play, or how you think he's gonna play against Wemby?
I will tell you this. Okay, back to Wemby for a second. That Cat turned it. Not Cat, not KAT, but Wemby turned the All-Star game into an actual game you can actually watch. Boy was playing defense in the All-Star game. That's number one. Number two is this last series against the West, against OKC. He was not messing with them dudes, man. He was taking Chet Holmgren's ass back, dunking on his ass, running them through the lane, all different types of stuff, playing physical with him. Although he's 7'5", 7'6", and he's like this, he was playing physical. Okay, that's number one. In regards to the Knicks and the finals coming up, the thing about it is, man, you got to give that dude different looks. You got to give Wemby different looks. I don't care if it's OG. I don't care if it's Cat. I don't care if it's Mitchell Robinson. I don't care if it's Hot Porty. Give that dude different looks for the 7 games or however long it is, the best of 7 games that they play them. Don't let him get comfortable. Give him different looks so that he's seeing guys that are maybe 3 inches shorter than him or 4 inches shorter than him, and then a guy that's 8 inches shorter than him, a little more physical. Put OG on his ass. OG is a linebacker playing football, playing basketball. Put him on him. Let him get physical with him. Use Hot 46 fouls. I don't care. Whatever you do, make those cats, make those dudes have that dude work all series long.
Yeah. He's going to get off. He's going to do his thing. It's just you got to contain him. and you got to let him rely on his supporting cast. Because how would you rate the rest of his team? Is there a secondary star, or these are all role players? These are all, there's one star there, right? It's just one. That's it. It's Wemby. So it's just not a 2-star team. Because like the Knicks got Brunson, and you could consider Cat. You know what I mean? You could consider Cat a little bit of a star, but he's not to me, Cat ain't a superstar. Cat's he's good. But that's why I think MVP should have been Wemby's. Wemby got a team full of role players. They're all young kids, and he's the main attraction. And he got them to the finals in year 3. Year 3. The last person that did that, I think, was LeBron, right?
Yeah, and the thing about Wemby too is that team is that the oldest star is 28 years old, dude. That's De'Aaron Fox. And each night the number 2 guy switches. Sometimes it's Fox, sometimes it's Vassell, sometimes it's just a different guy each night. But you're right as far as Wemby is concerned. He's gonna get his. Just make it hard on him, man. Make it hard on him and make him know every night he had to earn his 28, his 30, his if there's some games where he doesn't rebound a whole lot, that's good.
Yeah.
Because you should be able to out-rebound this team. And when you talk about, as far as like Cat's concerned and Brunson being the number 1 guy, Cat's the number 2 guy, but you got other guys that can get off too. They had a playoff game where they had like 4 or 5 guys that scored 20 points. Brunson, Bridges, OG, Cat, Hart. All 5 of those guys can score 20 points in the game. Now, they're not going to always do it, but they can. And that's the difference between them and the Spurs.
I think we want to watch and make sure Cat doesn't get into foul trouble, right? We got to see how the refs are going to call this game. They're going to be aggressive. Are they not? Because that's the scary part. We don't, he starts, I want to see how early they call a foul on him. I think the first few minutes in the game are going to determine that, right? Because, I think that would just be my concern out the gate. If they let him play a little bit without calling any crazy fouls, then, I think it should be all right. But that would be my first concern is Cat getting into foul trouble against Wemby. But I guess we'll see.
Well, the good news, you got good news. There's no SGA and there's no LeBron. So they may let these guys play a little defense. They may not be, all that flopping nonsense. I think this series saved NBA basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like this series, it's no nonsense. This is going to be a 90s series. They're going to let them play, and it's a 90s series. It ain't everybody's friends with the other team. It ain't flopping and nonsense and favoritism. They're going to let these dudes go at it. Both of these teams, and the Knicks got the defense, and the Knicks got, like Uncle Lenny said, they put up 130 the other night, and nobody broke 20 points. And they put up 130. That's the formula to beat anybody. With defense, you do that. With defense, you win championship. So
yeah, I don't know if they're gonna go far back as the 90s when they was rough riding back then.
But you know what? But this is our get backs for that 99 matchup, right? This is our get back.
Look, get back, no get back. I'm not look. Whether it be Sprewell, Camby, LJ, Larry Johnson, Starks, them cats that sit under the hoop at MSG, they can be loving life there. And they can call a get back for them. That's cool and everything. But I'm not pressed. I don't care. Just get a title. But the thing about the thing that you say, Al, about going back to the 90s is both these teams, man, play some serious defense, man. Mm-hmm. And like I said, the oldest starter on San Antonio was Fox, and he's 28. You got Vassell, you got Champagne, you got cats who like Harper, who's 20. You got young cats who grind and play defense, man, and they're gonna make it hard on the Knicks. But the thing about that is the Knicks will play that same type of defense, dude. They are connected, dude. They run around, they cause turnovers, and that's the one thing, that's the one weakness that the Spurs have, is they turn that ball over like a turnover at a bakery, bro. They turn that ball over quick.
That's how I think we get them. That's how I think everybody got the Spurs is favored by 5.5 in game 1. But I think the Knicks take the whole series, and I don't even think it takes 7 games. I think the Knicks, their defense really, like you said, these are kids. They're very talented and they're good players. Castle is phenomenal. I like that guy. Stephon Castle's good. But these are kids. Now you got Josh Hart roughing you up. You know what I mean? You got OG roughing you up. Are these kids going to be able to hang with that tough stuff? You know what I mean? They're going to get a dose of some New York basketball from these guys. And I think we got the formula to win the championship. I think we win at 6.
I think they're moving the ball fast. I love the way New York's playing. You know what I'm saying? They could go out to anybody. Anybody can have a hot game. But everybody should not just relying on one person. I think if we take game 1, it's gonna fuck their heads up. I'll be honest with you, because we're playing over there, right? We're playing away, and I think if we take game 1, that's gonna set the tone, and it's gonna bring that New York energy with them, right? Because we're coming out with the same momentum that we left with, right? So I'm really, really hoping for that. I think it might be a slow start because of the break. But they're also going to be slow too, coming off a game 7. So, I think it's going to be kind of balanced in the beginning, right? They're a little tired. We've been sitting around too long, which that's why I hope that in this break, I wonder if they increase their practices. Uncle Lenny, I don't know how that works in the finals, based off of even in regular playoffs games versus the finals with this much break. I don't know if this has happened too many times, right? I don't remember what the stats are about that when another team had this much time off in between, when the final started. But I think it'll be balanced. And if we come out swinging, even in the second quarter, come out slow in the first quarter, but the second quarter kind of take the lead, I think that's going to set the tone.
Yeah, no, the reality is you can't get the same intensity you get from playing games. So the layoff is the layoff. The thing about it is what you can do is you can learn from the last time that you had the layoff. So they had the layoff, obviously, when they beat the Sixers, swept them, right? Sat around for 9 days. And when I say sat around, I don't mean literally sat around like we're sitting around. But I mean from the standpoint of not competing and playing in an actual playoff game. That intensity you can't get from practices. You just can't. Not practicing against your own team. It just doesn't come. But I will say this much. What you can do is you can change from a routine standpoint, to not do what you did previously, to hopefully change. And then Wednesday night comes and you're different in that game 1 that you weren't in game 1 against Cleveland, where that shit was just ugly. It was ugly. That first 3 quarters was ugly. Ugly basketball for both teams, but more so for the Knicks because they were trailing by 20, came back and won game 1 and so on. But when it comes to winning in San Antonio, game 1 is crucial, but it's not as crucial as game 2. You got to win one of those 2 games in San Antonio. You have to win one of those 2 games there, because if you come back to MSG game 3, that Saturday, Monday night, game 3, those booties gonna be this tight, okay? Because you have to win game 3, or the series is over. You come back to New York down 0-2 in game 3. It's going to be like this. Everything's going to be tight. And every little thing matters. Okay? You see the crowds. They'll go crazy. 19,000 go crazy pregame. They'll go crazy when you hit your first shot. But when you start missing 3 or 4 in a row and that visiting team gets on that run, we watched it against Indiana last year. Right? We watched it. When they start moaning and groaning, man, it gets real tight, man. There's a lot of pressure. So as much as I love my Knicks, man, they got to win one of those 2 games in San Antonio and not come back to New York down 0-2.
Yep.
I want to bring up some good news, though, for game 3. Uncle Lane, I know you would love to go to a game. This could be the chance. Courtside seats are starting at 108,000. So I just wanted to let you know that all the way up top, I think they're around 4,000. Go check it out. So they're affordable this time.
I'm good. I'm good. That's a trip, man.
I got the best seat. I got the best seat in the house, bro. 75 inches on my couch.
I need to find me a sugar mama.
God, where's the button?
I need to be sitting up
a
there with
TV.
Carmelo Soprano or something, dog. Because Edie Falco got the courtside, man.
Yeah.
I need that pause button. Next
Me
show.
and Bobby Bacala, baby.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
I'll never go to a Knicks playoff game.
I've been one. I was at one back in it was against Indiana, man. Back in it was 95. I think it was 95. Yeah, man.
Wow.
It was all right. Yeah, it was all right. Actually, Paul, Uncle Neff hooked me up. Back when Uncle Neff worked in the Garden. The late great, rest in peace. Neff.
Yo, late great Uncle Neff.
He got me playoff tickets, man. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Right behind the hoop. Right behind the hoop.
Damn.
Hook up.
Man, let me tell you, for all the years I worked there, and I miss that place all the time, man. I had so many good memories there, so many good times there. When the games would be ending, remember I used to start overnight to do the changeover. So I go in there by the time the game is ending, watch the last few minutes, and then watch it, where they come in and come out and shit like that. Always so cool, man. And I never took it for granted, but I guess I used to work in there that it was like a normal day where, like, if I go back now, it's more like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Back then, it's just I would put down the Knicks floor. I got photos from that. Good times, good stories overnight. And the place was awesome, man. I saw a lot of good stuff there. I was in the elevator with Melo the night that he got his eye cracked, his eye split. I don't know if you guys remember that. I forgot what game that was, where he cut his eye. I don't know if it was an elbow or something like that, but I happened to walk on the elevator with him. He wasn't too happy. I didn't really talk to them much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really talk to them much because, he looked like he was in a bad mood that day. He was obviously upset because he had stitches on his eye, but it was a really dope experience.
What year? What years did you work there? What Knicks teams?
Linsanity, Melo.
Oh, shit.
I was there for Linsanity. Around that era, 09 to 11, 08. So
it's not
5 years. I did about 5 years there. Yeah, Linsanity was pretty crazy, man. That was pretty dope.
Were you there the night Melo wanted to beat up on KG for talking about?
Yeah, no, I wasn't there for that. I remember
went in the parking garage. I was looking for KG in the Celtics.
Yeah, man, I wasn't there for that, man. Those guys are big, man. Pause.
Whoa.
I gotta be careful. We'll get that pause button.
That was the Honey Nut Cheerios, right? That's what he told Melo.
Yeah.
Oh, it tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And until this day, they still talk about it, boy.
Yeah,
how he went looking for the Celtics bus.
Yeah.
Yo, Melo's son is looking good, bro. Pause.
Oh,
His son's looking
man.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, he's looking pretty dope. I've been watching him practice and shit. He's pretty smooth with it, man.
He can legitimately play. It's not like fabricated. It's not fabricated. He don't gotta force nobody to draft his son. He don't gotta force nobody.
Yo, he looks solid. He looks solid. He looks solid, bro. I think he's gonna go somewhere. The way
poor Bronny, man.
Man, that's terrible what his father did to him. He could have just gave him a job at Clutch. That's it. That's it. Yo, your audio breaking up. Your audio breaking up, Uncle Lennon. You need to get a microphone.
I feel for him more than anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I'll cut that out. I'll cut that part out.
He didn't pick that. He didn't pick that situation. He didn't pick the situation he's in. You know what I mean? You don't pick your parents, bro. You know what I mean? Obviously he's been graced with the fact that he's LeBron's son and everything, but the situation that he's in regards to, growing up and having to live up to being his kid, it's a tough situation, man. I feel for that kid.
I wouldn't have did that to my son, bro. I won't do that to him. He's gonna get abused forever. You know, he's gonna inherit $1 billion, so he'll be okay. But he's always gonna be the nepotism baby that didn't deserve it, that sucked, and he shouldn't have been in the NBA. He's always gonna.
That's not a good feeling. That's not gonna be a good feeling, man. That's not cool. That fucks with your head. You go through depression with that. All kinds of stuff.
That's his legacy. Yeah, right now he's 19, 20, whatever he is. But when he's 40, you know, that's who you are, bro. That was your basketball career, you know? You forced the Lakers to draft you. You suck. You weren't even you were like the 5th best team on your high school team. 5th best player on your high school team. How you got to the NBA? You know? It's nepotism, bro. That shit is bad. But it is what it is.
Yo, more good news. Switching it over a little bit. How about that? How about the Mets on a winning spree right now?
Oh, forget that, man.
Forget that. God.
Forget that. I mean,
can we take out W's? Come on, let's get it.
No.
We should ban all Mets talk. We got to ban all Mets talk on the show.
That's fine with me, bro. I mean, bro, why are we taking victory laps because we beat the Marlins or the Nationals? Stop. It's supposed to be one of the top teams in the National League. You got the #1 payroll in baseball, and you beat up on the Nationals and another last place team, or the Marlins, a last place team, and you want to take victory laps? Stop, man. Come on, man. Bro, they win 2, lose 2. Win 2, lose 2. That's why they can't even get to 500.
Yeah,
Look at the standings. Look at the standings. They're in 5th place. They're not worth talking about. I'm being that serious. Like,
you know what? I'm going to take that back. I apologize.
Yeah, you should, because you shouldn't have brought that shit up.
I'm not a Mets fan.
I'm just celebrating a W. That's it. I'm happy.
No, it's not worth it. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Look, I know there's diehards out there. You know, you got the 7th Army line and all them people that be sitting out there in the stands and wearing their 7 Train T-shirts and all that. God bless them. But call me when they get to 500. Then I'll be back. Call me when they get to like somewhere near the top of the wild card. Bro, they got like 5 or 6 teams ahead of them in the wild card. They're like 6.5 out of the wild card, and 3 teams make the wild card. And you want me to talk Mets baseball? You're tripping. For what?
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting that. But I would just say, hey, what's up with these W's? Let me get a couple of W's out of the Mets. That's all I was saying, bro.
But you guys are Mets fans. Hold up. You guys are Mets fans, right? I'm not a Mets fan. I don't follow the Mets that closely. But I know every summer, come July, they run off one of these losing 19 out of 20 games. You know that's on the horizon for you guys. You know that, right? They do that every July. They start off good in April. I don't even know if they started good this April, but the Mets usually start good in April. But come July into August, they always lose like 19 out of 20. They go on a slump. And that buries them every season. You have that's coming around the corner. I promise you.
The only saving grace they have, I'm being serious, I'm being real, is the Knicks. And I'll tell you why. For one, the Knicks get everybody's attention right now in New York City, whether even the Yankee fans. Like, if you personally is in New York, it's the Knicks. You might have like your 2%, 3%, 5% Nets fans. I get some people in Brooklyn are Nets fans, and they just like to go under punishment too. I get it. I understand that. But when it comes to New York and sports, there's no division when it comes to basketball. It's Knicks. It's the Knicks. It's a Knicks city. 5 boroughs. It's all about the Knicks. I get that, and I understand it. And that's what the Mets have going for them. That the Knicks are doing what they're doing. Become the mid-June and the end of June, everybody's focus is going to be back on baseball.
Yeah.
And guess what we're going to have? We're going to have one team in Queens that's under 500 and the other one in the Bronx that's only good at beating bad teams. Because you go ahead with all them pinstripes you want, Al. They ain't all that either, bro.
I was about to ask you who you was talking about, Uncle Lenny, but I think I get it now. I think I know who you're talking about.
We got Judge. We got Judge. And we got Arroz. Ben
Yeah, you got
Arroz.
Ross
Yeah.
and
You got
Judge.
fucking Chinese rice. Arroz con pollo.
Yo, he's beating Soto. He got better numbers than Soto, bro. What kind of investment was that? We made a good investment.
That was a show off investment. That's what that was. That was just showing off. We got some money to spend. What doesn't mean it was a good decision? It was just we got money too.
Yo, but guess what? Soto had the opportunity to bat in front of Judge. Imagine what he would have been doing batting in front of Judge. He screwed up his whole career. That one decision messed up Soto's whole career. He could have been on the Yankees batting in front of Judge. He would have friggin' been hitting 350 right now, Soto. He chose to hit behind Pete Alonso, whoever you guys got over there.
Pete Alonso.
It was Alonso. No more.
No, but when he went there, he was on the team.
We got some softball player we picked up from like the nearby softball field. Yo, you want to play tonight? You can bat fourth for the match. Here, we got a uniform right here. Come on, put this on. Old boy was playing softball. We picked him up right there at Kew Gardens, drove him to the stadium, City Field. Put this on, man. Go ahead, bat fourth.
It's the Mets way.
You know, let's bring this back to the Knicks. That's enough of a beating. I appreciate that, y'all.
I was gonna ask you guys a question because I got a couple of topics. The next time I'll have topics prepped, and then I'll have like videos prepped that we can watch. But I needed to see how this was operating. I'm gonna cut all this shit out that we talk about, like the bullshit. But I was in that. You don't, Paulie. You don't watch basketball like SGA. You don't know about SGA, or you do know about it?
Not like you guys. No.
Oh,
so no, I wouldn't say I'm up on him like that. Pause.
No, because that was one of the questions I was going to ask. I know we touched on it earlier, but I was going to talk about like SGA being overrated. He got the MVP, but we could skip that. Go to something that you know about. What do you know about? The Diddy sex tape? What do you know about?
Nah, I ain't fucking with that. But I do want to bring up, you know what I just saw that was pretty dope. And a big legend to me, pause that I would love to have met. I get a chance in the Garden. I met a bunch of cool people there. But Eddie Murphy, he got the Lifetime Achievement Award, and it's on Netflix. So there's a show about it, you know, and a lot of comedians go up there, tell their story, crack some jokes and stuff like that. But it's so funny. His story is pretty dope. And they go back to a couple classic scenes from his movies, like in another 48 hours. Roxanne, you know that. Yo, Eddie Murphy's a trip, man. What a talent, a legend. You know what's so cool about his story? If you think about it, people like him and Mike Tyson were in some of the original, oldest, legendary stories around those legends, like Sammy Davis Jr., you know, Red Fox, you know what I'm saying? Harlem Nights, and Richard Pryor, you know, being around those circles, those stories. I can imagine sitting with him for a little while and just talking about the old days, the shit that he's been around and seen, people that are not even here anymore. And not for nothing, the dude looks great for his age. You know what I'm saying? Dude looks great for his age. Got to give him a lot of respect. But it was definitely dope, man. It was really cool to watch because, you know, it takes somebody like me back to them old movies, you know, Trading Places. I got legs. You know, they lift them up. You know, all that shit is funny. You know, they show clips from Coming to America when he comes outside. What did he say? He was like, "Good morning, my friends." Somebody's like, "Fuck you." Shut up. Because, you know, he's in New York. Yeah, man. So I thought that's something pretty dope to recognize a legend like that. You know, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I like Eddie Murphy. I'll check it out. The only thing is his whole tranny story threw me off a little bit. But
I'm gonna go there. I was waiting for somebody to bring that up, man. The negativity. The negativity.
You shouldn't be. Why are you playing around? Why are you getting jammed up with a tranny? Like, why? I don't know what happened or what didn't happen, but why are you like mingling around with that?
Dog, I mean, like he didn't know. He didn't go like this.
He messed up. He messed up, or he just got caught doing some shit he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Listen, they did it in Coming to America when what's his name played a woman, Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio.
Yo,
yeah, man. I mean, look, man, you gotta let that stuff go. That was like 25, 30 years ago. Let that go, man.
Let it go. Would you let it go? If it happens,
I ain't nothing to do with it. I wasn't there.
Word up. I'm just talking about his 80s movies too. Come on. I don't know about that tranny story.
I'm just a fan.
But that when you get jammed up like that, it's hard for me to like think about your whole career and then not think of that. I got it. It goes there.
I understand because
he's got that blemish on it.
You bring up everybody's shortcomings, bro.
Paulie is just very forgiving. Paulie just breezes by it.
I ain't paying no mind to none of that. I like his movies, man. I don't know, I don't know.
Tomato. Paulie's tomato.
See, I ain't messing with no tomatoes. No getting jammed up. I don't know about no getting jammed. I don't know nothing about that, bro.
Don't mess up around Al, boy, because he will bring that back up. Remember that time back in 2005?
He ain't catch a case for fucking fondling someone's ass.
Yeah,
Yo, you want to go there? Josh Hart sticking his finger up, goddamn, what's the name? Butt in the goddamn front of everybody.
Yeah,
that gets a pass? Oh, nah, that gets a pass?
Because he hid it. He did it in front of everybody. He did it in front of everybody.
Accepting a trophy or something.
It's the way they celebrate. That's how they celebrate.
Yeah, one like you did in the shower. You know
it's okay because they got a podcast together. It's okay.
And they roommates.
Oh, they roommates too?
They were. They used to be in Villanova.
Yeah.
That's what you call getting. That was really getting jammed in front of everybody. That was a jam.
Hey, you know what, man? They win the finals in a couple of weeks, man. He can put both thumbs up there. I don't give a damn.
All right, let's change the subject now. Now you're going to a jam session. This guy fucking start going down this rabbit hole.
He go like this.
Oh Lord. No fucking thank you, bro.
I was serious though. You didn't see that shit about Diddy, man? You didn't see that?
What now?
You didn't? Yo, bro, you guys don't got a phone? You guys haven't seen his remember Diddy was dating 50 Cent's baby mama.
Oh, yeah,
right?
baby mama. Yeah.
He was paying her like $10,000 a month to be his slave, his sex slave. The video came out. It's 45 minutes long of a dude going to Pound Town on 50 Cent's baby mother.
Daphne.
And Diddy filming it, walking around the room, and only addressing the guy the whole time.
Wait, you saw the real video?
It's on Twitter, bro.
The video. I don't got Twitter. You can watch.
There's Twitter. There's tweets of 50 actually seeing it too.
Yep, 50 comments.
Came out today.
They got a son.
My old ass knows about that shit too. So
no, I heard about it, but I didn't see the video.
No, I didn't see it. They put up clips on Twitter, and you see Diddy talking. You see Diddy. He's like, "Yeah, big boy," like telling the guy, bro.
I need that pause button. I gotta get that.
Diddy's wild too.
But I don't want to start talking about his story because his stories is crazy, super crazy. That's a whole nother level of they fucked up his privacy. Woo.
Well,
you want to have cameras for everything? You fucked that up.
Yep. All right, let's get predictions, bro. Give me your predictions. Knicks, Spurs. Come on. How many games? I got 6 games. I told you I got 6. I got Knicks in 6. I think they surprise everybody. It might even be Knicks in 5, but I'm gonna go
with 5. I'm standing by 5.
You doing Knicks in 5?
Yes, I'm gonna be aggressive with it. Knicks in 5.
I like it. No, I don't hate that. I don't hate
Listen,
that,
the way they playing, how can I look at it any other way? They swept 2 teams in a row in fucking playoffs. Nobody thought. Everybody's like, "Oh, Cleveland's gonna do this. Cleveland's gonna do that." Smoked them.
East is
so
weak.
I'm gonna go 5.
I'm not having that weak conversation, dog. You got to look at all the other previous champions in the last 10 years. All right. Everybody talks about how the Knicks played Atlanta and then Philly and then Cleveland. First off, it ain't their fault that Boston got whacked. It ain't their fault that Detroit got whacked.
I agree.
Okay. So that's number one. Number two is this. All these other teams that won titles, you know who they played? The 7th seed, the 4th seed, the 3rd seed. You know what they didn't do? They didn't turn playoff games on the road into summer league games. That's what the Knicks did at 3 different places, dog. At Atlanta, at Philadelphia, and at Cleveland. They turned clinching road playoff games into summer league games, dog. Bro, in those 3 games, in Atlanta, in Philly, and in Cleveland, Jalen Brunson, the number 1 guy that we will all agree on that team, didn't play in the 4th quarter any of those 3 games. Think about that shit. Everybody wants to talk about how weak the East is. That's how much they dominated teams. That's how much asses they did.
Wait,
how much asses
keyword
they did.
Dominated. Keyword dominated. They dominated.
That's how much belt to asses they did and boost to asses they did to teams on the road in clinching games that their number 1 player didn't even play. They didn't need him in the 4th quarter. So you can say all that shit about the weak shit. I've been hearing that shit for like 2 weeks now. I'm not impressed with people who say that shit. You can say that shit all you want. They haven't just been beating teams where they win like last possession and shit on the road or struggle in the game 7 at home, but they're clinching games on the road with their best player not playing in the 4th quarter. That's number 1. Number 2 is this. Until they have that bad game, which they haven't had in over a month, I don't see them losing a lot of games. It might take them to game 6, but game 5 wouldn't surprise me. The way this team is playing, it would not surprise me. Not at all. Not at all. A young team like San Antonio, Castle, Fox, even Wemby, man, all them cats have never been in this stage before. And I know the Knicks have never been in this stage before, but what they have been, they've been in playoffs before.
Yeah.
Where they were at home and watch Halliburton hit a freaking game-winning or game-tying shot where the ball bounces up and goes through, and all of a sudden they got to lose. You know what that gives them? That gives them the damn wisdom to be like, yo, man, this shit ain't over yet.
Yeah.
Whenever they think something's over, no. This shit ain't over yet. We still got work to do. That's why when you watch San Antonio Saturday night, cats were crying, celebrating. We're going to the finals. Knicks are like, we got business to take care of, bro. We got 4 more to get. Celebrate what? We celebrate now. We celebrate tonight. But by tomorrow, this is out of our system. We got 4 more games to win. You know why? Because our motherfuckers are used to having some damn shit happen to their asses. Whether it be in Miami, where they lose a game 6, whether it's at home against Indiana twice. They lost a game 7 at home against Indiana, where Hart and Brunson both got hurt, and then they go game 6 at Indiana and lose. And they had that game 1 where Halliburton's ball goes and goes through the roof. Come on, man. This team is, if not 5, it's gonna be 6. Let them win at home, man, and let that city go off.
Yeah. I say there's 2 games Wemby puts up 40 or better. I give him 2 games where he puts up 40 or better. He has one of those nights, and I think they only get one. I think they only win one of those Wemby games. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying 5 is a good guess, but I'm just giving them the grace of 6 because I think Wemby got 2 big offensive scoring games in him. But I don't think they beat the Knicks both times when Wemby has those games. So I'm with it. I'm with it. You're making plenty of sense. They're blowing the doors off of people, and they playing the best basketball in the NBA is the Knicks, not OKC, not the Spurs. The best basketball being played in the NBA is the Knicks right now.
Gotta give them their credit. Everybody always does to take something away, but what else do they got to prove, right? This is the final proving, right? But you got to give them more credit than that, guys. They need more credit than that, man.
You know what it is? We suffered for so long and we talk shit so many times, and it don't feel right. That I can't talk so arrogantly. I can't be so sure because they burned me so many times. But I feel, bro, this feels like 94. Like, we thought in 94 we had it. We thought we had it. 99, we didn't think we had it. We knew what time it was. But 94, we thought we had it. And that's what this is. And even though they had the Melo teams, the David Lee, the Gallinari, they were decent, those teams. But it ain't this. It ain't this kind of team. This is a ring.
And that's the other thing. We're here, but the way we're playing, it sets us apart from everybody else. We ain't going game sevens, bro. Two sweeps got to be set for something. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just another level of playing ball. So that's why I think it's just more exciting for me. It's not like we're barely getting in. We got in by luck. You know what I'm saying? Game winning shot. Yeah. Then game 7, we got in. Like, we smoking them. So I'm gonna give them 1. If they come out slow, I definitely want to take game 1. If they take game 2, okay, come back to New York and serve them up. But I feel confident that we could take game 1. I'm going to roll with game 1 also on that. I'm going to take 5 and game 1.
I'm with it. I like it. I'd say I want 5. I want 4. I want 4. I don't even want them to breathe.
I want 4 too. Why can't they do it? They just did it twice. Why you can't do it again? Why you can't do it? Even if you start off slow, like Uncle Lenny said, they can't come back from a 20-0 deficit?
Well, they beat up
and won.
The Spurs and OKC beat each other up, bro. You don't know. Yeah. We don't know what's lingering, who feels what. You know what I mean? They get on that court. You just rock and socked them and dragged 7 games to OKC. Now you're getting on the court. You might have something lingering. You might be a little tired. These dudes are fresh. These dudes are bouncing off the walls. So when the tip off happens and the Knicks are full power and you're not, because you just went through some shit for 7 games, it might be a whole another level that they wasn't ready for. The Spurs might not be ready for what energy is gonna come at them right now. So it could be that. It could be
exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yep.
That works. Take game 1, baby. Take game 1.
You think we could get together on Thursday and have another you know what I'm saying? Get together Thursday after game 1? Wednesday.
The game's Wednesday. Yeah. We should do something Thursday. Thursday. If you could do it, Uncle Lenny, you could do it?
Yeah. That works. That works. Same time, man.
Yeah, then I'm gonna set things up better. This is good. We made progress today. And then we're just gonna flow. We'll just get our chemistry.
Yo, you said I broke up, but I use this mic, man. It's funny because you said I broke up, but I use this mic. So
you broke up. You broke up for a second. I don't know if you maybe moved.
Might have been because I bounced around and moved and shit.
Yeah, maybe you moved, but it was great. What mic is that?
This is a it's an A-ball. It's a blue A-ball. Okay. It comes with a stand, but I don't use the stand. I just put it on the side of my laptop.
You should put it on a stand. The closer the better, you know that.
Yeah, but I don't like using this. I don't like using the stand.
Oh. Yeah, the mic, we heard you clear. It was just, I guess you
that one time. My dumbass probably moving around. That's fine.
I want to try something too. I want to adjust this. I just cracked this open and it's got different things. Let me see something.
It was good, man. I liked it. I like it. It was good.
And we're gonna get better. We'll get better.
No, definitely. No, absolutely, man. But it's the first time. But it was good. It was funny. I don't let shit go, boy. Picking up that old Eddie Murphy shit.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
What happened with the tranny? Damn, I'm trying to celebrate this dude, bro. 48, you fucking up my whole 48 hours vision, bro.
It's just
Reggie
there.
Hammond. I'm talking about Reggie Hammond.
You didn't think
I'm
of that?
talking about. No, I didn't think of that. What do you mean?
Always bring up something positive, man.
When you were watching the show, when you were watching the whole Eddie Murphy special, it didn't cross your mind. That didn't cross your mind. Not once.
They play clips of old movies. They didn't play the clip of the tranny story, bro. They left that out. And yo, you know what though? Because they was cracking some serious jokes on them. There might have been a tranny joke in there that I didn't pick up on because Kevin Hart, somebody said some shit about who fucking who. That might have been that.
Oh yeah.
You gotta watch it. Watch it. You gotta watch it. They roast him a little bit.
You're a good fan, Paulie. You're a good fan. He just blacked out. He blacked out any tranny stuff, and he only celebrated them. I
don't focus on the tranny stuff, bro. I don't know what you mean.
It's not focus.
I don't want to see the Diddy video because he's focusing on another man's ass. I definitely don't want to see that. All these things I don't want to focus on, bro. Yo, 48 Hours is a great movie, man. You know, Trading Places.
It was
Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
When Diddy said take that, that's all he wanted to do. take that.
See? You guys actually you keep going with it too.
Oh man.
Now you got joke. Listen, don't post this because we have some haters on fucking about that shit.
These guys, bro.
They start coming out. They start coming out by the flock.
You gotta take the good and the bad, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean,
he living a comfortable life, right? Eddie Murphy living a comfortable life.
Yeah.
He put himself. He's a public figure, so we could talk about it.
Yeah, no. Besides, I mean, it ain't a secret. You know what I mean? He did what he did. That shit ain't a secret.
Yo, put your you messing with your light?
Yeah, so what happened is I'm in the garage and the main light is off. So the sun set. When the sun was up still, I had decent light coming in. Plus this light. Let me turn on my light. Let me see how to change this
straight. Leave it alone, man. It ain't you messing with stuff that don't even mess with. This looks good.
That's how we got to find out, though. We got to try all these different scenarios. So now this is my light on. See, this is much better. Now my garage light is on. It just lit everything up.
Not better.
Now you got shine coming off your glasses and shit. Turn that light off.
Yeah.
Turn the light off.
Right, no. Now he got like shine coming off his glasses.
Yeah, you got shine coming. Lift the light that you bought. Lift it higher than you, and
it has to be in front of me.
No, but but can you put it higher than your head? Oh, you cannot.
Turn that light off. Turn the light off. You turned on. Come back. Let's see. Come back.
I'm trying to get rid of this cast and shadow. That's how it would be better if it was in front of me, like this.
What's it on? It's on a tripod?
It's like this. See?
But that tripod don't extend?
That's it right there.
It doesn't go higher? Oh.
Yeah, let me see. That's the most it goes right there.
Well, when you turn that light on, the glare that comes off off.
I know. It just needs to be in front of me. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So my next setup, I'm going to try to put it behind the camera so it's facing me directly. Right now, I could only put it here because that's the way I just got to set up.
No, but it's good like that. People prefer that. You don't want it smack in front of you. You want it at like a 45-degree angle. And if you could get it to point down at you, is better because it chisels your jawline this way. You understand? If you put it smack in front of you, it just puts your whole face round. If you put it this way, you got a shadow on one side, which people prefer, and then when it comes down, it gives you the shadow under your chin. That's what people want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it better next time. Yeah, that's how I wanted to try it out, and it has different color kind of. Let me see.
But the shit is in your glasses. That's why you gotta move it where it's not in your
that's what I'm
glasses.
saying.
Yeah. You gotta put it in a place where it hits you, but it doesn't, it's not in your glasses.
It's gotta be like right around here.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Now there's no glare off your glasses.
There's no glare, and it's smooth, and it's smooth out your face. That angle smooth out your face. Yeah.
Good thing I saved my Amazon boxes.
Yeah.
Yo, so we gotta stay like connected and shit, right? Don't turn this shit off, right?
Oh yeah, just let it till it finishes. It'll tell you.
Fine.
Yeah, it'll tell you.
Al, I was gonna say, are you gonna chop this up and send it to us? I want to send it to my dad, if you don't mind. Are you gonna do edits and shit? I want to send it to my dad and my son.
Can I be honest with y'all? This stays between us. All right. I feel kind of bad, and I know his schedule sucks, and I guess he probably can't. When we asked him, he pretty much was like, yeah, he wouldn't be able to do it. But I feel kind of bad that Alex isn't a part of this shit because